Greetings to all of you. In this video, I would like to share some energy practices that may be supportive of you in this intense time of transition that we're in on the planet. So many of us feel the increasing turbulence and polarization and turmoil on the planet. And we're also experiencing, as the magnetic field of the earth is lessening, that we are more and more psychically connected with each other. We're more and more influenced by these energies in the collective consciousness. So I think it's important for us to know how to clear our energy, how to come back into our own experience, and how to have support in being grounded and centered in this accelerating time of change that we're in. It's also important as we're in this time where we're experiencing the intensification of the energies coming to us from the sun and from the galactic center. These energies, as we're moving through the galactic current sheet, are intensifying the solar energies and cosmic energies that are bombarding the earth and affecting our bodies, affecting our psyches. I do believe these energies are supporting our inactive DNA to be activated. They're supporting us in more and more becoming the homo luminous ones we're capable of being. However, to be in that transition, we need to clear our energy field as much as possible to support us in integrating those energies and being in this time of transformation and increasing expansion of our consciousness. We all are feeling some of the fatigue, headaches, other symptoms that are impacting us because of these energies that are bombarding the planet. But the more that we can be staying in a balanced place, energetically, emotionally, physically, the more that we can integrate those energies and be changed by them in a way that feels more supportive and rather than challenging. So I'd like to share some different practices that can help us stay grounded, help us clear our energy fields, help us stay centered in these stormy times, and some practices that can help us expand our consciousness. The more that we are able to stay centered and the more that we are able to expand and move into higher consciousness, the more we can emanate that into the collective consciousness and support the healing and the shifts on the planet in a positive way. So I'd like to share with you some of the practices that I've learned from my shamanic training and my shamanic work across the last 30 years, as well as some other practices that may be helpful to you. And if you have your own spiritual practice, your own meditation or qigong or yoga practice, use whatever practices you've already developed to help you stay grounded, to help you stay centered, and to support you in this transition time. But these might be some added supplementary practices that you may find helpful. So, first of all, we need to stay grounded in this time. To be expanding our into higher consciousness means that we're expanding our sixth and seventh chakras. We're opening more and more to the eighth chakra, which is that bridge that connects us in this realm with cosmic consciousness. But to be able to expand spiritually, we need to be grounded and we need to be solid and secure in our lower chakras to support that shift. Otherwise, it can be destabilizing emotionally and energetically. So, I encourage you as much as possible to take time in nature every day, to walk in nature, which in and of itself is a way to both ground yourself and it also supports your clearing your energy field. But another meditation practice that is very helpful is to visualize, as you're in a sitting meditation, visualize roots going from your feet deep into the earth, and allow yourself to focus on how you're breathing in and out, connecting to that energy of the earth, pulling in the energy of the earth to ground you and support you. And you can allow yourself with your out breath to release whatever tension, stress, worries, energies that you need to release into the earth. That is a very powerful grounding practice. There are also earthing and grounding mats that you can use, but I think it's really helpful to, as much as you can, directly connect with nature and ground that way and use some of these meditation practices. Another key is clearing our energy field. I've talked a lot in my videos about how, as we're in this transformation time, it's critical that we heal, that we clear the blocks, clear what pain we're carrying from the past to lighten ourselves emotionally, energetically, to be able to open to this higher consciousness. One of the things that I learned in my shamanic training is that all of the stories, all of the traumas, all of our experiences get stored and encoded in our energy body, in our energy field. And part of what I realized as a psychologist is that we can do so much to heal at that emotional and mental level. But unless we're also clearing our energy field, clearing our etheric body, then those memories, those patterns are still encoded in our energy field. And it's really important to clear at that level in order to bring your energy body back into balance. And there are many ways to understand the different levels of our energy fields and how our chakras hold some of our experiences or can get blocked and need to be cleared. There's so many ways that you can work with energy clearing. But one simple practice that I'd like to recommend that can be both grounding, centering, and clearing is to go out in nature if possible. And if not, stand and do a meditation in which you focus on, again, visualizing roots going deep into the earth from your feet, and really focus on that, drawing in the energy of the earth with the in breath, releasing what you need to release with the out breath. Do that until you really feel the energy of the earth coming up through your feet and moving through your whole body and grounding you and supporting you. Once you feel that, then shift your focus and open your crown chakra at the top of your head, and open your crown chakra to the energies of the sky and of the sun in particular. And draw that into your body, down through your crown chakra, feeling those energies of the sky filling you and supporting you and bringing in that light and wisdom to you. Feel the different vibrational energy of the energies of the sky versus the energies of the earth, and breathe that in until you really feel that connection with your crown chakra, with the sky, with the sun, and beyond the sun, the galactic center. And then visualize yourself with these roots going deep into the earth, taking you down into connecting to the core of the earth, and then up all the way through your crown to the sun, to the galactic center. Feel that alignment with the energies of the earth and sky. This helps you to ground, it helps you to center, it helps you to align with your soul self and with cosmic consciousness. Then, as you're in that alignment and feeling your root chakra and your feet connecting to the energies of the earth and your crown chakra open to the sky energies, then focus on your heart and focus on and visualize breathing in and out of your heart. And just allow that to be a slow, rhythmic breathing. Another way you can do that that I find very helpful, that's also very clearing, is to do that 6-2-8 breathing pattern, where you breathe in slowly to the count of 6, breathing in the energy of love, hold that to the count of 2, breathe out to the count of 8, which is releasing what you need to release to come back into balance, into harmony. Visualize doing that in and out of your heart. This is going to help you center, ground, be in alignment. And then when you feel centered, visualize the energy of the sun pouring down around your energy field, clearing whatever needs to be cleared, burning away any blocks, any patterns in your energy field that need to be released. And then visualize that energy of the sun coming down through your central channel and emanating out to fill you with light, to clear you, to support you, and moving out into your energy field to be clearing and protecting you. Allow yourself to visualize that as a way to clear your energy field. And then when you feel ready, close up your crown chakra, pull in the roots from the earth, focus back on your heart, breathing in and out of your heart, and just tune in to the difference that you feel energetically, physically, emotionally. That's a powerful way to ground, to center, to clear. And it's a beautiful practice to use when you're doing the medicine wheel practice. And again, I'll put the link to my video explaining how you can work with the medicine wheel, which is a profound ceremonial and meditation practice for healing, for coming into wholeness, for aligning with your soul self, for really coming to center and opening to the energies of the earth and sky and cosmic consciousness. These are all very supportive practices that can be of help to you in this intense time. Another very simple practice for clearing, and I encourage you to do this clearing practice at least once a day. You might want to do it in the morning. You might definitely want to do it in the evening at the end of the day. It's really important for us to do what we can to be keeping our energy field clear, because as we are more and more psychically in tune with each other, as the magnetic field of the earth is lessening, we are more apt to absorb the energies and emotions that are around us or that are in the collective consciousness. And that can feel very destabilizing and can pull us into fear or anger or turmoil. So the more that you're doing these practices to clear your own energy field and to come back to center and to ground yourself, the more you not only can open to higher consciousness, but the more that you then can be an agent of healing and change, emanating that energy of balance, of light and love into the collective consciousness. So this simple practice is one in which you just visualize walking through a gentle waterfall that's flowing over you and clearing and washing away any energies, anything you've absorbed that's not in your highest good, that is not yours to carry. It supports you in releasing and clearing whatever you need to release from your energy field. So use Any of these practices or whatever is helpful for you to clear when you feel overwhelmed or out of balance. Or again, I encourage you to do it at least once a day at the end of the day to be coming back into balance. It's also very helpful to do a simple fire ceremony. That is a powerful ceremonial and energetic way of clearing and also releasing old patterns and energizing new patterns, new ways of being. A fire ceremony can be done with a fire in a fire pit or a fireplace, or you can even do it with a candle. And I encourage you, if you're doing a fire ceremony, to open sacred space in whatever way you do that. You can call in the directions. You can open up your eighth chakra, reaching your arms up as high as you can and pulling that energy down around you. That puts you into sacred space. And then when you're done with the ceremony, you come back to that arm's length distance above your head and then bring your hands down to balance and clear your chakras. That's a beautiful way of opening sacred space and then closing it back up. But with a fire ceremony, and again, you can do this with a candle if you don't have an easy way to do a fire. Visualize what it is you're wanting to release. As we're in this transition into the age of Aquarius, we need to consciously be letting go of the old patterns, beliefs, ways of being that no longer serve us, that aren't healthy for us or keeping us in balance. Also, we're needing to release these patterns in the collective that no longer serve us. But sit with the flame, thank and honor that energy of the fire for supporting you, and sit with the flame and visualize, focus on what patterns you're trying to release, and blow with your out breath into the flame without blowing the flame out, but just releasing that into the candle. And then focus on what you're wanting to replace that old pattern with. What would be supportive of you? What would be in alignment with your deeper self? And then take in the energy of that fire, of that flame to support you and bring in that new pattern. That can be a powerful way to be in your own healing process, clearing what patterns you're needing to clear and energizing new ways of being. Remember, as you do any of these practices, to be honoring your connection with the earth and sky, honoring your connection with the sun. Remember, we're in relationship with these energies. And honor the energy of the fire when you're doing a fire ceremony. Give thanks to the sun, to the earth, to the flame for supporting you in your healing and transformational process. But all of these are very helpful ways of working with these shifts that we're in to stay grounded and centered and to be opening to the changes that we're in as we are more and more becoming Homo luminous ones. So to become Homo luminous ones, we need to clear the blocks, the heavy energy that we're carrying. We need to clear the trauma and pain from the past and clear unhealthy patterns so that we can open to these energies of light and expand into higher consciousness. Another practice that I think would be helpful for expanding and moving into higher consciousness is the transpersonal planetary meditation that I put out in the past, and I'll put the link down below, which really helps you connect from that Chinese energetic medicine perspective with our primary energy centers, the Dantian, the heart center, and the center at the third eye. Our ways of acting, our assertion of our sense of self and will, that lower Dantian, our heart, our ways of loving, our middle Dantian, and our ways of knowing to be in alignment with higher consciousness our upper dantian. And as you connect to the energies of Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, it supports us in moving into those higher octaves of Mars, Venus, and Mercury to be opening more and more to expanded consciousness. So I really encourage you in whatever way, with whatever practices you have in your own spiritual practice, use them on a daily basis. We need to be actively doing those things that support us energetically and spiritually in this turbulent, tumultuous time. As we do that, then we stay more clear and more in alignment with our soul selves. Then we are able to emanate more love and harmony and balance into the collective consciousness. And it's also as we are centered, as we are clear, as we work with that alignment with our true self, with our soul selves, then we also are clear about what our purpose is here in this intense time on the planet. We've all chosen to incarnate in this time. We all have a role, a purpose for being here. And as we can do these practices that help us align with our inner knowing, with our soul self, and our connection to cosmic consciousness, then we get that guidance and clarity about what our path and purpose is in this time, to be supporting the shifts on the planet, to be agents of healing and transformation, to be bringing light into these turbulent times of darkness, to be emanating that energy into the collective consciousness in whatever ways we're meant to. So I hope to keep putting out some more information about some of these practices that we can use to support us in this time of transition and transformation. But I hope that some of these practices will support you as you're working to stay grounded, centered, to be on a path of healing and transforming more and more into higher consciousness, into being Homo luminous ones. Blessings and love to all of you.